I still have to upload my video from not yesterday, but the day before. I've been behind on them because I've just getting laid off and being quarantined. It's been, not that I'm sick, I don't have the virus, but I am self-quarantining because, you know, the whole flattening the curve thing is very true, and I suggest you do the same. But I haven't really been filming because I've been at home, and it's easy to lose track of the time and what I'm doing when I'm just home all day. Like, it sucks a lot. I don't even know, like, apparently I can get EI, but I need to get the forms from my previous job, my proof of employment, and I'm waiting on that, which I haven't gotten yet, which is great. But it's like my third day of quarantine. I have to wash my hair. I'm debating if I should just let my hair not be washed and see, because I've heard it's healthy for your hair if you don't wash it. I don't know. I'll probably wash it tonight just to be safe though, because I trimmed it and then I trimmed my eyebrows. Yes, I'm doing the thing where like your eyebrows are shorter just because I'm not good at drawing them. And I find if I have no tails or smaller tails, it's easier for me to draw them on. I was debating just shaving them entirely off because honestly at this point, what do I have to lose? Told my sister that and she was like, you're dumb, don't. Told my roommate that. She was like, you're dumb, no. So, I feel like there's a few things I still want to clarify from my last video, because I could see people kind of freaking out about some of the things I said. I'm almost 25. I am turning 25 in like a few months, but you should, first of all, I lost my grandmother to domestic violence. It killed her. It's the reason that she's gone. And I am a very strong advocate against domestic violence, and I would never ever support it. And if anybody ever laid a hand on me, I would leave. I am aware, even though the video's not up yet, people might see my last video and talk about like, oh well, he kept punching you even after you said stop. There's a difference between roughhousing hitting and actually doing it out of anger. There is a, I'm playing blackjack by the way, Grand Theft Auto because I want to get good at it. But there's a difference between, I think, roughhousing and, you know, hitting somebody out of anger. I've had two relationships and both of them have involved roughhousing to the point that I have cried. But I also get injured very easily. It happens. My skin bruises easy. I hurt easy. It's just a part of existing. And what happened the other night, now that I have a bit more of a clear head, because sometimes my emotions over him not liking me kind of take place. I'm like, he was apologizing to me because he felt bad. I do believe that, because he has made a point over the past few days of spending time with me and everything. Like, we're watching Princess Mononoke tonight because I've never seen it, and it's his favorite movie, or one of his favorite movies, and I've never seen it, not once. So we're gonna like, oh man, we're gonna watch that, and I'll stand at 15. So we're gonna order food, which a few restaurants are still doing delivery, which is nice. And they just, the delivery drivers just leave the food at the door. You go out and you pick it up. Which is good. Hit me. I got a 13. I'll stand at 18. But I think it's easy for me to feel like if I'm not getting affection all the time this person, not even like, I'm not talking about romantic affection, I mean any kind of like interaction, it feels like they don't care about me, and that's not healthy. That's not a healthy way to live your life. I got hair in my throat because I cut my bangs. I'll stand at 18. But it's easy for me to assume if somebody's not displaying what I think is affection and care for me, that I just assume they don't care at all. And that's not healthy. It's not. I'm working on it. I don't know if that puts me into bipolar disorder, because bipolar disorder is the feeling of like people abandoning you and that fear constantly. But one of the big things for bipolar disorder is, when we talked about it, maybe my teacher was wrong, or not bipolar, borderline, is when you see people for who they really are, you kind of quit liking them. I'm very much somebody who, once I see somebody for who they really are, I usually start to like them more, because I feel like they're sharing a piece of themselves. It's hard to show people who you really are, and I really admire and I appreciate the people in my life who can do that and share that piece of themselves with me. So I don't know if that puts me into, I don't know, maybe I am borderline. I do have borderline personality disorder and not depression. That might be it. It's very possible too. My depression just has, what's going on right now has just made my depression a bit, it's all confusing. I've never really had to go through this before, and I'm still trying to figure it out, I guess. I've never felt so strongly about someone, so there's that. But anyway, I thought I'd talk about the past few days have been, after the last video, things have been okay. I've been focusing on homework. I have a meeting on Monday with one of my teachers. It's a video conference, and I know they say don't touch your face. I cannot stop. It's like we're watching Princess Mononoke tonight, which I'm excited. Watching Princess Mononoke. And what else are we doing? I've been cleaning a lot. I cleaned my entire kitchen, the bathroom, my entryway thing. I did my living room today. I vacuumed. And yeah, I don't know. You can't beat me, idiot. I just wanted to kind of clear that up from the last video of me saying like, hey, he hit me, and like, because he didn't, there is a difference. I 100% believe there is a difference. I have had relationships with roughhousing a lot. It's the kind of person I am. I roughhouse with people. It's just who I am. But for people who don't know me super well, not even like super well, it can be hard for people to recognize when I'm hitting my limit, because my limit is so low. My pain tolerance is incredibly low, and it can be hard for people to recognize it and be like, oh, she's actually getting hurt right now, and I'm not even really doing anything. And, you know, I don't blame people for that, I suppose. Like, that's how I am. That's how I always have been. It's just how my pain tolerance is. And it sucks. I get injured so easy. I've never broken a bone, other than like my toes and stuff. I think everybody's broken their toes a few times. But that was my biggest concern at the end of the video. I'm like, I was very upset, and it could make it seem like what I was saying that this person is, even though we're not in a relationship, hitting me, even though we're not in a relationship, I would count. If you're living with somebody and they are hitting you, it's domestic abuse, because it's in the domicile. But I want to make it clear that's not what it was. I forgive him entirely. He felt really bad about it. And, like, it's probably gonna happen again. Like, the eyes got a blackjack. It's probably gonna happen again, because that's how I am. I like roughhousing. It's fun. Because I know I can't punch somebody hard enough to hurt them, I guess. I don't know. It's just fun. I always have liked. Well, not always, but like in recent years, I've become much more. When I started dating, roughhousing just became a thing. It started off with tickling, and then it has gone into that, and that's fine. I was just really concerned, over how that could be taken if people saw it. Yeah. Yeah, I got blackjack. Yay! I have stopped stealth farming. It was a one-time thing. I hope it's the only time. I don't like falling back into those habits. It's not healthy. If it's not clear, I don't like Onision, and one of the YouTubers I have followed who has talked about it has been Repsion, and while I don't agree with Repsion on everything, hearing him talk about his fear of relapsing, it's been one of the things that I've kind of been thinking about, because I'm like, it's genuinely scary when you recognize, like, I want to do this, and people don't always recognize that, and it can suck. Especially when, like, I went years without doing it. I went so long and I was healthy, and then all it took was a few bad days, and it happened. And I think it's important to understand it's not healthy, it's not good, nobody should do it. I don't encourage anyone to do it. I think it was romanticized heavily, especially when I was a teenager. And I hope nobody sees. I'm not a good example of a human being. I'm not Tana Mongeau, or I don't know. I'm not Tana. I'm not gonna say, like, I sit around and smoke weed all the time and, like, express that to my fans or anything. I don't have fans, for one thing. And second of all, I would never do that. And I'm very much aware of what I'm doing that's wrong and what I need to fix. I don't think she does. But I don't want to fall into unhealthy patterns and unhealthy choices again. And I'm working on it. It does really suck now that school's out, because it's hard to focus on, bettering myself when I can't really go anywhere and see people. I have been working out every day. I've been doing, I think, 100 sit-ups, 100 Russian twists, 100 bicycle crunches, but that's like 50, 50, 100, and then I've been doing, I've been trying to do like 30 of each arm, and then I'm trying to do more push-ups. I'm not very good at push-ups, though. I never was. I've been doing curls with weights. I don't know how much they weigh. They're 10 pounds. They're my roommates. But I mean, that's the big thing I can do during this quarantine, is I'm gonna try and clean and keep my house tidy, focus on school and finals, because those are still a thing. I'm trying to get EI. I have to wait for my old boss to send me the forms so I can apply. He hasn't sent them to me yet. I need to apply for EI. I cannot support myself. And it's already very likely I'm going to get screwed over by EI, because they're going to take my wage from my last job, which wasn't enough, which is why I quit. You can see the blackjack thing on my glasses. Um, like, it sucks. Like, I'm gonna have to rely on my mom and dad to help me, and I don't want to. It's like, I'm in a very privileged position where I have parents who can help me, and they can help get me through this, but, you know, it doesn't mean I appreciate it, but I don't want to do it. Being able to stand on your own is something I want to be able to do, and now that I'm especially basically unattached to anybody, it's something I think I should learn how to do for my own sake. And I haven't had the chance because I had the job where I wasn't making enough. I had to rely on my parents for that, and the only thing that was helping me was tips. Now I'm drowning in credit card debt, which I can't tell my parents because I wasn't making enough. And now I've been laid off at the job where I was making enough to start being able to pay off everything. And it's just fun. It's great. Life's great. All of this happened at a great time. And then hopefully my university classes aren't canceled for the spring and summer. I have to apply for those loans. I am also drowning in university debt, which is fun because it makes sense to charge university students with makes sense to charge us with like crippling amount of debt. So when we're trying to plan out our futures, we can't because we have to plan out for everything else. It's I don't. It's stressful to think about. Like, nobody cares about the future of young people, of me, of some of the people watching this, I'm sure. Like, they don't care. They're gonna charge us, and then they're gonna make their money, and we're gonna spend the rest of our lives trying to pay it off, and potentially not get jobs in what we went to school for. Now, thankfully, Canada has, I believe they have a program where unless you get a job in your field, you don't have to pay off your university debt, or something like that. But it's still ridiculous. We'll double down. It's just, I'm under a lot of stress. And I'm working on it. I'm in a lot of pain all the time. My back has been killing me. I don't know. The only things that are keeping me going right now are the fact that Dragon Age 4 is coming out, hopefully next year. And if I can I'll buy it, even if I can't afford it, because I need to smash an egg. But, also the fact that, I love the Dragon Age series. I used to be part of the Dragon Age Discord, and then I stopped using it because I went on vacation. I just never got back into it. And then I broke up with my boyfriend, and I never got back into it, but they're a great group over there. Not on the Dragon Age Discord, but it's like one for just people who make characters, and I do enjoy writing. And I really liked my character for it, and I loved everybody there. I miss almost all of them. There's a few I miss all of them. There's a few I didn't know, so I don't want to say like I miss them because I didn't really know them too well. But like everybody there was super friendly, and I miss them all the time. And if any of them ever stumble on this, I miss you. But quit getting blackjacks. The dealer in this actually got 3 blackjacks in a row. That's ridiculous. I'm excited for that, and like that, like I'm just so stressed. Like everything currently is just not great, especially like I'm so scared of my parents getting it. Because if my parents get it and I'm still in quarantine, I can't see them. And if the worst were to happen, like what am I supposed to do if the worst happens and my parents pass away? And then it's just me and my sister. And her boyfriend. I should include him because he is a family member. It's just scary to think about. This whole thing is scary, and I feel people like, who is it? I should stop filming, but like, it's just ridiculous. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope everybody's safe. I hope you're in quarantine. If you're not in quarantine, you're an idiot. I hope your family is fine, and your loved ones, and your friends. I hope everybody is healthy. I just hope you're okay, honestly. If you're not okay, again, please feel free to message me. If you need someone to talk to, I will always try to respond to you. My YouTube app is kind of weird, but I will always try to respond to you the best way I can. I just hope this ends soon and life can go back to normal, even though the recession that is now hitting is, what's the word? Hell. That's it. You have 21. This is 5th 21. This is insanity. Anyway, I should go. Please stay safe. Stay healthy. Please, stay healthy and stay safe. That's all I really have to say. Thanks for watching. Thank you everybody who has been watching and this sad kid just cry. I hope you're all happy and safe and healthy. And yeah. I'm gonna go keep losing at blackjack and take a shower because I'm pretty sure there's still hair on my face. Yep. Bye guys.